and basically whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews from a regular dude here in my car. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed yet, please think about doing so. Make sure you tap that bell icon so that you're notified every single time I upload a new video. Also, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, and share this video with all your friends. Make sure you stick around till the end of the video, because I have a joke at the end of every single video that I do. Today we're going to check one out from a channel called Catching Killers. Probably going to make this a two-parter. This is when cops are saved by their own partners. This ought to be really cool. Let's check it out.
The reason I'm stopping you, man, is your tag's all covered up and I can't read it. Hey, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
These are moments when cops got saved by their partners.
Wow, that's
First,
cool.
let's see the time an officer had to make a near-perfect shot to save his partner's life.
No! Ah, he's covering my gun! Ah!
On July 1st, 2019, the Athens Clark County Police Department responded to a 911 call about a man waving a knife in public and disrupting peace. When the two cops first arrived at the scene, they had no idea they were going to be dealing with a mentally unstable and unpredictable man who would be impossible to reason with.
Put the knife down, please! No! Oh, there he is.
Central Center. Put the knife down.
Put the knife down!
Put the knife down.
Knife down!
Put it
Put
down.
the knife down!
I've got one.
Put the knife down!
Put the
Put it
knife
down.
down.
Put it down!
Put
the
it
knife
down.
down, sir! Hey, back up. Put the
He's not complying. Take a man.
Put the
Central's
knife
coming at us with a
down.
knife.
knife down!
The minute he starts
Knife
running at
down.
him,
Knife down! Put
He's
the knife
done.
down, sir, please! Put the knife down!
Put it down, man. Please.
We can help you out, man!
We can help you.
We
please.
can help you! Move!
Put it down.
Put the knife down!
Put it
No!
down.
No!
No.
The man boldly walked up to them with a knife in hand.
that would be so
ignoring all their
stressful
orders
because
to
they
put
got to
his
look at their
weapon down.
backstop
He
too,
continued to
to
push
make
them
sure
back
that
until they
nobody's
reached the
back
highway,
there that
where
they
he
could
suddenly
accidentally
started
hit.
running up to one of the officers.
Put the knife down, please! No! Put the knife! Shots fired!
They
Central,
got
shots
him.
fired! Put the knife! Hands on your back!
Hands behind your back.
Ah,
must- no, he's not done.
Get on the ground.
No!
The officer made the snap decision to open fire and shot him several times, but it wasn't enough to keep the suspect down. He got up, still not willing to surrender, and then made one last reckless move, attacking the officer who shot him and taking him hostage.
Tase him! No!
Why is your gun still out? What?
Shot.
He's covering my gun!
Oh God. He grabbed my gun. Hey, you good? You good? You good?
The partner reportedly tried to reach for his taser, but the situation quickly grew too dangerous.
Shouldn't
as the
have done
suspect
that.
tried to
Should have
snatch
just
the
kept his
hostage
gun
officer's
out.
gun, leaving his partner no choice but to use lethal force against him. As a result, the suspect, who was later identified as 23-year-old Aaron Hong, died at the scene before the medics could
Wow.
arrive. No details about Aaron's motives have been released to the public
cop
since,
did save
but it
his
was
ass.
ultimately ruled that the officers had to use self-defense to protect their
Of course.
lives. In the next case, another officer was saved from a hostage situation by his partner after a wheelchair-bound defendant snatched his gun. On October 26, 2021, 55-year-old Frederick Goss was being escorted by a correction officer to his trial at the Jefferson County Courthouse. Goss was on trial for armed robbery and exchanging gunfire with the police, during which he was seriously injured and had to use a wheelchair. However, his temporary disability did not stop him from staging an ambush on the officer following the court protocol.
Well, that cop's slow at reacting. Really slow. They need to
taking the officer.
They need to do fitness tests and stuff for these cops. He's way too heavy to be a cop, as far as I'm concerned. I couldn't do it because I'm too heavy, among other reasons. But yeah, they need to be in better shape than that. He can't even fight that guy off. He can't even hardly move.
By surprise, Goss managed to snatch his gun after a long struggle, but his victory was short-lived as his legs couldn't carry him too far.
Right.
And the officer's partner arrived at the scene just in time. When Goss fell to the ground, he still tried to seek cover behind the officer. Realizing he had no way out, Goss immediately threw the gun to surrender and was placed in jail after getting medical aid.
He has no skills at all to fight that guy off.
Goss was sentenced to 40 years in prison for his armed robbery case and an additional 50 years for trying to disarm the officer and using his gun to escape.
Yeah, he'll
Next
die
case,
there.
a corrupt officer OD'd on seized drugs and only
I'm going to
lived to tell
skip
the
this.
tale thanks to his
I
partner's
did this
help.
a while back.
In the next case, a lone cop
Yeah, I had
got
to skip
trapped in
that
the basement of an erratic
because
killer and was rescued
I did that
after
once
his squad
before.
arrived
Basically,
to
the
back him
cop
up.
just ODs in the bathroom at the police station. But he lived.
On April 5th, 2019, Henry County Police dispatched a team of 3 officers to rescue a woman named Sandra White, who was spotted unresponsive in her garage. Once the officers confirmed seeing Sandra inside, they decided to enter the house using force, but they were not prepared for what was going to happen next.
232 radio. Blood in the driveway, females visible inside, unresponsive. We're about to 4th century. You ready, Foster?
Gunshots already.
When Officer Webb kicked the door down and entered the house, he was shot by Anthony Bailey, Sandra's boyfriend. Officer Webb's partners immediately began rushing towards the door as they heard the gunshots, but they did not expect the man inside to open fire at them too.
Shots fired, shots fired.
He's on the no, don't
I don't know why they wouldn't expect him to fire at them too. Why wouldn't he? I mean, he's already shot at one. He's gonna keep going.
Shots fired, yeah, right here, shots fired. I'm hearing shots
He's
fired.
hit.
Yeah, I'm here.
He was a good shot. That's quite a
While
ways
the
away.
officers outside retreated and called for backup, Officer Webb crawled to the garage to keep himself safe, where he found Sandra's dead body. In the meantime, his dropped body cam recorded Anthony further escalating the situation by informing the cops that he had Sandra's 16-year-old son hostage.
Don't come here. He's not coming here. I got a lot of shots. Yes, sir. I got a lot of shots. 30 shots. I got a hostage. I got a hostage.
Luckily, the backup police force arrived there quickly and engaged Anthony, giving Officer Webb's partner a chance to break him out of the garage.
Pull the chain, Will. Pull the chain. Go, come on, come, Will.
Wow.
Both the injured officers were transported to Grady Memorial Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries,
Awesome.
and they recovered after successful surgery. The suspect, Anthony, was found dead due to a self-inflicted gunshot wound after a 15-hour-long standoff with the police.
Hour.
The police concluded
He should
that
have done
Anthony
that
turned
before he
violent when his pregnant girlfriend Sandra
offed her.
tried breaking up with him and ended up killing her and her teenage son before taking his life. In the next video, an officer was saved from a potentially deadly ambush attack by his loyal canine partner.
Hey, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
On the night of November 2nd, 2014, a police officer on patrol duty spotted a pickup truck with an unreadable license plate. The truck stopped in a narrow, isolated road after seeing the police car, but as the officer got out to talk to the driver,
I'd have my hand right on my gun.
He was walking straight into a trap.
The reason I'm stopping you, man, is your tag's all covered up and I can't read it. Okay. Why don't you sit back here with me real fast? No, I didn't mean to do that, okay? Hey, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! One more time, tell you again, Just fire! Take a 13! Let me some help down here, I got one gun!
Where did the dog come from?
Let me see your hands! Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon!
While the driver seemed cooperative at first, the officer saw him trying to reach for his gun just as his co-passenger exited
his
the
left
car
hand.
through the other door. The officer quickly pressed a button on his belt, which remotely opened the door of his vehicle, releasing his canine partner, Blue. This split-second decision would save his life.
Yeah,
Blue
definitely.
tackled
That's
the passenger
awesome.
and dragged him away from the road, while the officer, completely in sync with his canine, opened fire at the driver when he pulled out his gun. Neither the officer nor his canine partner suffered any injuries, and their video is now used as the
That is
golden
really,
standard to train
really cool.
canine handlers throughout the country on how to respond to such situations. In the next case, one wrong move could have been the end of this police officer's life.
That button to open his door is a damn
On
good
October
idea.
9th, 2021, Senior Constable Rowan Baldham and Constable William Ringen stopped a teenager in Warrnambool, Australia for not wearing a mask despite the COVID-19 lockdown. Instead of complying with the law, the teenager called 50-year-old Stephen Cleary for backup, and at that moment, the officers didn't have any idea that this was going to be the most traumatizing day of their jobs.
You go home quickly. Pick up your bag and go.
No,
You-
Mate, you'll be tased.
You get back now. You get back from me now.
You'll be
get back
tased.
now.
Get your hand off him.
The man showed up armed with a metal baseball bat to free the teenager, and while the officers confronted him, the reckless teen tried to snatch Officer Ringen's gun, escalating the situation.
Boarding up!
Get back now or you'll be tased.
You'll be tased.
Get back.
Go and get me now.
Get down now or you'll be tased.
Gun grab! Oh! Get off me!
He's beating him with that bat. You can shoot him right now. I don't know if they have guns in Australia, though, the police. I don't know how they do it. If they're like Britain, they don't carry weapons.
As Officer Ringen tried to stop the teenager from taking his gun, Cleary suddenly
they do.
attacked Officer Baldham. Officer Ringen eventually managed to push Cleary away, but Baldham
I don't know what I
only
was
sustained
thinking. Of
multiple
course they
head
got
injuries.
guns. They mentioned that right at the beginning.
Put that down. Get back.
Yes, call for help. 113, code 9.
Despite losing his bat, Cleary wasn't done, and he picked up one of the officer's taser guns. Officer Ringen managed to disarm him before he could shoot. Officer Baldham quickly rushed to his partner's aid and helped him subdue Cleary on the ground, while he screamed about being the king of Australia.
Gentlemen, I am the king. Gentlemen, I am
Put
the
your hands
king.
behind your back.
Take your hands off me. I am the king.
Put your hands behind your back.
You are a Roman dog. This is an act of war.
Cleary pleaded guilty to all charges against himself in the court, but owing to his mental illness that made him delusional, the court sentenced him for a mere 3 years and 2 months. He was also ordered to pay $75,000 in compensation to Officer Baldwin.
Well, if he
who
has
had
a
to
mental
undergo
illness, why not get him
specialized
help
surgery.
then?
This incident that almost cost the life of Officer Baldwin left both the cops traumatized.
Yeah,
In the
I
next
would
case,
imagine.
A police
Well, that was pretty wild. Those are some pretty wild videos. I'll be continuing that one on another video, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if you guys like this. Let me know. That was nuts. The one where that officer was kicking the garage door in and the way he dived out, that was pretty cool. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Now it's time for a joke. True definition of irony. There's a paper in Britain called The Sun.